Hi everyone, and welcome to an Illusion Connect video on the maintenance and New Year's festival events. We're going to take a first look at that, but let's go over the maintenance really quick. So maintenance is going to be 0600 UTC. I'll have time converters in the description if you want to convert that. Anyways, let's jump into things. There's going to be a new banner, Vanity, and a new event, New Year Market. We covered it briefly, but we actually have more details now. And then there's actually going to be an invention project banner, which uses blue tickets. If you didn't know, blue tickets are pretty much the normal Radiant Summon tickets, so note that I have 96 of these bad boys, and they cost like half. I'm not sure what's going to be on this Invention Project banner, but I'm super stoked that it's coming, alright? Note that the Dream of Capricorn avatar frame is part of the 12 Dream series, available as part of the Phoenix monthly card. Alright, so this frame is pretty much part of, I guess, the monthly card. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm pretty sure you guys will let me know down in the comments. New Miracle Trial Flowing Sakura? Okay, cool. So there's gonna be, new miracle modes added, new UR gear. This is actually a big deal. So to briefly cover it, we don't have UR gear, but I did see how it works. Essentially, if we go into our inventory and we go into our gear, you're gonna require this special UR consumable, right? It'll be a consumable, and then you're gonna need 3 random pieces of SSR gear. So let's say I don't need these 3. We'll slam it into that UR piece, and then we will get a UR gear in return. So that will be pretty cool, but it might be a different implementation of how they do this UR gear. We will essentially see. There's gonna be a new exploration map. So that's going to be really hype. Exploration always brings something really good. As far as I know, folks have been getting some really crazy gear from the road to Yomi. So, hopefully we get something really cool from this. All right. And then the next thing is going to be the Dream of Capricorn. We talked about that. The new limited event, New Year Market. We'll cover that more in the future. New limited select banner, Vanity. So that's probably going to be the new units, I think, which is Nafir and Anis. We'll cover more of them later. And then limited up banner, Invention Project, which is going to use blue tickets. So that is pretty cool. Just note that this says limited selected and this limited up, okay? And then new skins for Karaya and Forces and Nonali. We'll cover that more in detail. And then repaired combat passive for Ashwaya. I actually put a comment here on Twitter, what is repaired combat passive of Ashwaya? What does that mean? So maybe we'll see more of that. Optimized rules for Illusion Corridor, which is pretty cool. Optimized description for Dream Arena. Various UI text, so that's really good. And then here, keep your eyes peeled for the grand debut of UR gear with the introduction of Sakura God necklace as part of the miracle rewards. Oh, okay, so we might not have to build this UR gear. It might just be a drop from miracle. So we already know how difficult miracle is. Hopefully they don't, make us use weaker units, but we'll see. So you see it right here. This is the New Year's festival. I actually got my hands on this info, so let's go ahead and cover it. Now on the Dream Live, they didn't cover this. They are actually going to be using pine cones for this event. That's going to be the stamina system, and pretty much up to 150 obtainable additional items per day. So what that means is you can't, pretty much get infinite stamina like you did for the winter event. It's going to be rock solid to 150 max per day, and then you can obtain 3 types of gifts: Santa socks, Santa bell, and lanterns. They are pretty much the same as the choco coins from the Halloween event, so we'll just candies from the Halloween event. We'll cover it more in detail. And then note there is going to be an attendance, and in this attendance it's actually going to be really good because we get a free Nonali skin. And look here, seems to be some different sort of currency or ticket. I'm not sure what that is, so that looks pretty cool. Plus, who doesn't want diamonds and a little bit more dust? Next thing is going to be the event idol competition. You guys saw this in the Dream Live event. So there's going to be a red mirror and a white mirror team, or white dream team. Okay, that's cool. And there's pretty much the same thing as the Marshall tourney event. We're going to be getting some rewards based off of point rewards. Everyone's going to be ranked. You're going to get a special frame. Honestly, the biggest thing, I don't know if everyone can get that frame. I can't place in the top 3. So whoever gets it, congrats to you. I can't afford that. All right, next thing is going to be the competition compensation. This looks very interesting, and I'm not really going to speculate what this is. All I know is that I see free stuff and I like free stuff, so that's cool. Next thing is going to be the event dungeon party. This looks really amazing, and I'm pretty sure it's going to work similarly to the Halloween event. Remember how you could like click stuff, and essentially if you click something on the map, you get like some goodies. So maybe if we get this, click the cat, we'll get something. I don't know, click this candy cane, something will be doing something. All right, Nefir and Anis, you guys see what that says. I'm not really going to say it like that. You know what I mean. Nefir and Anis, they're going to have damage ratio bonuses. So what does that mean? Usually, a character who does a specific thing during, the event, as in increased damage, means the characters are damage types. We'll go over their skills and details. Hopefully they're correct, but we'll see more in the future as I cover it. But pretty much Nefir and Anis are both damage types. None of them are going to be supports, so that is pretty cool. Who doesn't like more damage? Alright, and these are going to be the rate up banners with Nefir first, and note that Nefir is going to be appearing with Frantiva, Diana, and Serena. Overall, I think this is an okay banner, and we'll take a look at her skills that have been translated, but we'll see if they're actually worth it. Based off of first glance, don't judge it too hard, right? Because these are translations, and we won't see the official in-game text until when they release, I believe on the 25th, right? Or on the 26th. It's just, they aren't going to release like tomorrow, like the event is. Next thing is going to be, Nanis or Anis. Now, Anis is going to be releasing with Epi. I don't know who that is. I think this is Gagaku and then Camille. So as far as this banner goes, I think it's okay as well. Honestly, the only one that would really pull for is Anis. But we'll see. Her skills look really amazing, and we'll cover it. The next thing is going to be mission and achievements. Now, the mission and achievements, it's pretty similar to the Halloween event. So I'm pretty sure this is where we get the No, we don't get skins from here. I lied. We're just gonna get gems, and we're gonna get like pretty much currency to purchase stuff from the shop. And here is going to be the Remains of God New Year challenge. Maybe this is the new trial mode. I'm not sure what this is, but this looks pretty cool overall. And note that in KR, it doesn't release until the 1st. So maybe it won't, we won't get this at all. But this is all, KR stuff. Next thing is going to be the New Year's Lucky Bag. We're probably not getting this, or we'll probably get it later. We'll see. And then there's going to be a skin that you can acquire from it. That's interesting. The next thing, the Nightmare Exchange. So this is exactly like the Halloween event. And we'll cover it in more detail, but essentially, what you do is you buy the stuff when it's on 80% sale on the last day. On the last day, you don't buy it instantly, and then you pretty much just accumulate interest. You pretty much only buy the things that are 80% sale before the sale disappears completely, and you save enough so that you can buy the nice Karaya skin at the end of the day. And note that you'll exchange it. We'll cover it more once the event actually drops. And then here is the Nanali skin that you get for free. Here is the Karaya skin that you can get for free. And here is the Enforcer skin, which is probably the best skin in this entire, update, I have to say. So that is pretty cool. So we covered the maintenance, we covered the event, and let's go ahead and cover the characters. We got all the info today. So as far as things are going, Anis is actually going to be really cool. Now, the abilities that make her really, really attractive to me is that adds 20% attack to the magic box for 3 rounds when she casts her special. But note that pretty much her magic box inherits 100% attack, 100% defense, and 60% of Anis's HP or life. I'm assuming that it just gets HP. When the magic box dies, it randomly casts an effect, one of these effects, right? Anis becomes invincible. With the higher anger value, like the highest anger value on the enemy team, they return to 0. That is actually pretty huge. It can prevent an ult, so Miyuki is no longer alone with Yume. Attacker's health is halved. That is also cool. So whoever killed her gets, or killed the magic box, I think. Yeah, it's the magic box. They will get half. And then the last one, the energy of a partner is on standby is also halved. So that means any cards in your hand, sort of like the way Vivian applies, the energy cost will be halved. So this character is a bunch of characters jammed into one. And this happens whenever the magic box dies, and we already know how many times summons die. So that is really, really cool, because pretty much summons are just meant to die from what I've seen. And then the cool passive, when Anis dies, she summons another magic box. If the magic box is already present, the attack of the magic box is doubled. And when the magic box dies, he restores 500 grievances for Anise. I have no idea what that means, 500 grievances. We'll see, but she sounds like a really amazing character for a summon unit. But we'll see, because I don't want to overhype it, because next thing you know, she is not that good and we're just like, she kind of okay. She's not that great, but you know, she looked better on paper, you know what I mean? Okay, now let's talk about Nafir. Now, the way Nafir works is 105% damage, 760% damage to a single enemy. That's on her special. And then her skill 3 is really weird. Exchanges the blood of the partner with the lowest blood ratio of the friendly partner with the partner with the highest blood ratio. So essentially you can swap HP, and if there's no units like on your side and if she's the only one, you know, she doesn't do it. I'm not sure how that works. And then when Nafir suffers fatal damage, it will give a random friendly partner the freedom from death. So maybe they're invincible, and transfer the damage to this target, which will take the effect at most once per round. This is really interesting, so we'll see what happens. Of course, this effect doesn't trigger, we know, if she's by herself, if she's the only one on her field or on the field. These two characters are fairly interesting. Anise seems to be the better one. Nafir seems really weird. She seems really like gimmicky. So we'll see how this works. It's kind of crazy to say that a summon unit actually looks good, but hopefully they don't shaft this, you know, summon unit. Hopefully everything stays intact or it gets better. And of course, take these two, you know, translations with a grain of salt. Credits to QQ on Discord, because this is where I saw it, but we can only find out what is actually going to be happening, because, you know, you never know. I don't want to overhype something and it doesn't end up happening. But anyways, that is it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Once we hit 7,500 subs, we will be doing a giveaway. Anyways, I will see you in the next one.